Alright, what's going on YouTube fam? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. We are live, up and running. Good to be back on for another London session today. Alright, let me just move this over here. How many people got tuning in? 12 people tuning in, guys. Share the likes. Share the like, share the link, guys. Get the link out for everyone. Get more people in here. We're gonna have a good day today. We're gonna see if we're gonna make some London bank. Let me just send in the link. All right, cool. All right, let me just close this. Let me get this over here. All right. Cool. Alright, let me see what we got going on here, guys. We're going to let the Zoom people join in. 15 people in here. Guys, drop a little like for the stream. Maybe just get rid of iMovie. Get rid of some of this stuff. But yeah, I got a new exciting video coming on the way for you guys. Hopefully I'll have it done by Sunday. Which will be how to become a travel trader. What you need in terms of monetary, capital, personal, consistency. Share the Zoom link, please. No, it's not for YouTube. The Zoom link is not for YouTube. You got the YouTube stream right here, man. Let me let the Zoom guys in. Let me just make sure we're on properly. Yeah, cool. All right. What up, Zoom guys? What up? What up? Welcome back. I think we've got everyone in here. But yeah, Goldie had a huge push up yesterday. Seen a very, very big push on gold. Yo, Antonio, what's going on, man? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Welcome back. But yeah, I just posted the message in Discord. Gold has seen a massive run up. We smashed literally all of London liquidity yesterday. All of London liquidity got absolutely smashed. This was a huge move up. As soon as gold broke back above this level, even on the 30 and the 15, both closed back above. Even the hourly closed back above. And after that, that news came out and gold pushed. What's that? It's like almost 200 ticks, which is just absolutely insane. It was an absolutely incredible move. And even on the 15, I was looking at this on the 15. It's like if you got in here on the break of this high or whatever, stops below that low, and you just trailed like every 15 low. Like you would have milked this whole position out till like all the way up here. You know what? You would have hit highs of what? 178 ticks. Absolutely insane. Insane run. Risking like what? 21, maybe call it 21, 22 ticks to make like 170. Fucking man, what a move. What a move. But yeah, let's have a look at what's going to go on today. What time is it? It's 1 minute past 4. Let me just share the link. I'll get a few more people to join. A month's ticks. Yeah, literally, Scott, man. It's absolutely huge. Literally be your month done. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like literally broke above, broke back below, liquidate the previous 15 low like we said, and then yeah, man, it just fucking run. It's just absolutely insane. It was such a big push. It was such a big push, and it was also so clean because you literally had the huge fake out. These lows hadn't been grabbed, and these are lows we also talked about in London. These lows hadn't been grabbed. So you break these lows, as soon as you start even breaking back above these regions with nice strong bullish momentum, which we did, come back down, break above, grabs the previous low, you take the break of the highs, or even if you take the flip on this 15 from like here, oh man, it's just, yeah, fucking crazy. I can't even look at it anymore because it's just insane. But yeah, amazing move. Let me get NASDAQ on this chart today because NASDAQ's been having some London moves. Make this bigger. Cool. Let me delete some of this. Get rid of this. Where's the other level? Let me get rid of this. Get rid of this. So yeah, all right. Let's have a look. Let's kind of break down and see what we got going on for the day. I was briefly watching a little bit of Asia, but Asia just ranged and done nothing. You know, because gold's had such a big move up. I hope we don't, but you could easily see gold just range for this entire session. But because Asia ranged, you know, we may see a little bit of volume back down to retrace, you know, a little bit of this move before coming back up to grab some highs. So on the intraday chart, I'm watching this 5-minute high and this 5-minute low. I think either one of these is going to be liquidated pretty nice before a next move. But let's just do a little bit of top down. I'm going to do it on the currency chart here. Let's have a look. Yo, what up, man? What up?
How you going, bro?
Yeah, good, thank you, man. All good. How you doing?
Yeah, good, bro.
Good man. Let me just clean up some of these levels. So, gold on the daily has closed above this huge daily resistance that we were talking about on Sunday, and this is the first time, you know, we've closed back above here since in the start of July. Last time we closed back above there was back in March. You know, closed above it here. You see a pretty steep push. So you are probably going to see gold continue running high now after that daily close. And the more that gold pushes up towards the end of the week, like I mentioned, this monthly candle is going to be absolutely huge. If this monthly closes back above, like, you know, 1950, then this thing next month and coming into the winter months is going to be absolutely incredible. On the daily, which I've just spotted here, let me just make this a little bit bigger. You know, you may not get it today, we'll see. But you actually have a daily double top up here, which is huge. This is a very nice high to get liquidated. So if we can ideally see a false push down in this London session to come and retest, you know, this very key support, resistance, support, resistance. This is a huge level. So come back down, create that bottom wick, and then probably, you know, spike it out again, and then look to do something like this over the next couple of days. That's going to be beautiful. Something pretty much exactly like here. You come down, you reject it, you liquidate the lows, and then you have that nice bounce. Something like that could be very, very nice. So today, I've just marked on the daily highs because Asia has opened and gold has instantly pushed down, which is nice. So this could be creating the bottom wick on the daily to this to reflip back bullish later on and come and liquidate some highs. So even from, you know, from these highs up into here, it's like another 100 tick move. Is it going to be a plain sailing move? Maybe not so early on. I think you need to come and create more of a bottom wick first. Let me just see what news we got going on today. We had some Australian dollar CPI today. We got ADP non-farm roll change. pre-New York, which is going to be interesting. And then you got unemployment claims tomorrow as well. So because we have such big news towards, and then tomorrow's the last day of the month. So yeah, as soon as that news comes out tomorrow, this monthly candle on gold is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. But let's just have a look at what's going on today. That's all we care about. All we care about what's going to happen today. These lows, see, look at that. That's the lows we're talking about. All these lows have been having grabbed. So I'm just marking on. Let me get rid of this. Let me just make this a little bit smaller and neater. So that's the daily high on gold right there. That's the daily high. We got some hourly lows to potentially come and grab down here, which if you can see this flip down, it's like a 40 tick move. Is it going to be a plain sailing clean run down? Unlikely, but if it can trickle down and we can try and catch a nice scalp, amazing. But ideally we want to see these highs or these lows grabbed. If we come and grab the highs, then amazing, you can short down into there. But if you start to grab these lows, from anywhere in these regions, let me start again. We can grab these lows and then push higher. If we do get a strong closure below this level, then that'll be the next target, and then continuation back up. I don't think it's going to be, a plain sailing big push back down into these highs anytime soon, to be honest. But let's see. Let me just make this the 30 chart. Let me just bring this over. Let me get rid of these. So these were all the highs we had marked out in London yesterday. So these all got absolutely smashed. I've just realised what. So that is potential. So you got these 15-minute highs and lows here as well. These are the highs, these are the lows. We're in the middle of the range. We're not going to do anything just yet. If we can get breakouts and trades into these levels, amazing. But as you guys can see, gold it's just so choppy right now. It's so choppy. Unless we come and liquidate some highs before this dip back down to come and grab this liquidity, then amazing, I'll consider it. But we're going to need to see a lot today. Unfortunately, we're going to have to see a lot. You've actually just come down and liquidated them lows there. So you had that little double bottom, or almost triple bottom there. So you had the triple bottom, break below the support, now re-breaking back above. So let's see how this 15 is going to close. You've got 15 resistance up there, 15 support down there. Let me just put on these highs up here and see where we go. See where we go. But if we do get good volume in London, in whichever direction, I don't really care. Amazing. Kind of got a little trend line coming on down here. So you could potentially see gold spike up a little bit higher. This looks like a potential retail trap right now to try and jump in some shorts, trying to do something like this. It's not a big enough liquidity play for me to take it, but you could be buying up into this liquidity grab. So this looks like a retail trap to be in the trend line. But yeah, I don't know if anyone in Discord who trades US session caught that move yesterday on gold, but it was so damn clean. So clean.
Yeah, that move was massive, man.
Man, it was insane. It was
like that 115-minute candle is like fucking huge. It's like fucking 40, 50 ticks or some shit.
Yeah, it's fucking, what was it? That was 100.
Yeah, no, way more, yeah, that's insane.
Fucking crazy.
One candle, man.
Man, catch that on an intraday and you're done. That's your month done. Take the rest of the month off.
Yeah, I sure would.
It's fucking
Mate, I've
crazy.
had a year off.
It was absolutely mad. Yeah, insane. It was just so simple as well. You came to grab some lows, you re-broke back above this level. 15 came back down, liquidated the previous lows, and re-broke the highs. And as soon as that news came out, boom, push, instant volume, absolutely huge.
Hey man, what's up?
Yo, what up, man? What up? Yeah, it was just the simplicity of it. Just waiting for them closures, waiting for them liquidity grabs. As soon as you got your higher time frame regions on, it's like, man, even if you just, from here you catch up into that liquidity, you just take that. That's fucking 80 ticks right there. It's fucking huge, absolutely huge.
Yes, I. Nice. Insane, man. Insane.
Yeah, did Nas have a big run as well? I haven't even looked at Nas.
It was a
Oh,
300 point move, I guess. Like if you took over it with one contract, you would have made around 6,000.
that's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, that was a. Oh my god! Look at that 15 as well. Even the 15. As soon as it breaks back above.
That's with one contract.
Man, that's crazy. This is probably even cleaner. Because look at this. I'm just looking at this. You have this support there. Break above, break back below. So even if you wait for the buy, breaks back above, then amazing. Take the break of that high. Oh my god.
Yeah, Mark did send it in the group. That's the 1 hour entry.
Taken out there.
1 hour candle flip at the bottom.
Oh man, it's huge. Absolutely huge. So if you trailed on the 15 here, you would have got taken out at like 200 points. Fucking ridiculous.
$4,000.
Yeah, it's insane. That's insane. 10 contracts. Oof.
Whoa.
But yeah, great moves.
Private jet to the retreat then.
All paid for. All paid for in like fucking an hour's worth of trading. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. See, these are the levels from yesterday. Get rid of that. But yeah, it's a beautiful daily close on gold. So as soon as we come and create a bottom wick, you know, this could be a really nice push. I think the range is too small to take this liquidity play like this. Yeah, it's a bit too shit. But yeah, I didn't trade US at all yesterday, but it was a great move. A very good move. We're paying way too much.
Fucking hell, my dogs just had a fucking war with each other.
Nice.
My Staffy's just crazy, eh? Got this Staffy, she's just skits.
Yeah, full of energy.
Yeah, man, like just an energy ball, eh? She always tries to have a little dig at one of our greyhounds in the pen.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she's fucking nutcase, man. I'm surprised I didn't hear him going off.
News? Yeah, it was a news move, but I trade news. I don't care about news. News is what you need. People get too scared by news. News is what you need. You need news volume. News is what you need to move the markets.
Just don't be in the news.
Yeah. Be managing
That
risk
shit
of the
will
news.
reap you quicker than you can blink.
Yeah, absolutely. Even if you had in some sells, you probably would have got. I don't know how fast it moved, but did it move that fast? Let me see in 5. Yeah, it did. It moved fast. Look at that. Look at that 1 5 minute.
Man, that's a massive candle, eh?
1 5 minutes almost. That's like 92 ticks. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That hourly liquidity grab was so clean. Look at that. The bodies just couldn't close below that previous hourly low. So you liquidate it, break back above. Amazing. You're in buys way before the news even comes in. Incredible. Incredible. Yeah, like, because we've had such a huge move, man, I don't want to jinx it, but London could literally do this all day. I hope it doesn't, but they could just do this fucking all day. It's so annoying when you wake up to such a big move.
About that top step, can you trade one challenge account and one funded account like together? Trade something called like group trade or something and trade over it.
It's like a trade copier.
Yeah, trade copier.
Yeah, you can use trade copier, yeah, in Trade-of-8, but they don't offer Trade-of-8 anymore. Well, for time being anyway, they're trying to get it back.
Like trade copier, can you use one challenge account and one funded account?
If you've maxed it out to trade the right contract size, yeah. But otherwise, if you're going to trade different contract size on the funded and challenge, it's going to get pretty confusing.
But there was a setting called risk parameter which we can use, right?
Maybe. I've not actually used it, man. I'm not sure. Not too
Let's
sure.
see if they get the trade back.
Yeah, they are working on it. They know that people trying to trade through trading views is such a big part, so they are trying to get it back.
Yeah, I messaged them to see if they were getting it, and they reckon they're working on getting it back, which
Yeah.
will be good.
Yeah, it'll be good,
But
man.
I don't know. I'm loving Ninja Trader, so I probably won't go back to trade.
Yeah, Ninja Trader's sound, man. It's nicer to have on a separate
it's
screen.
so good.
It's easy.
Yeah. Can you use a trade copy with Ninja Trader?
I haven't set one up. I reckon you. Actually, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I haven't set one up. I reckon you probably can.
Surely. Might Google it. Have a quick Google.
Yeah, I'm just having a. Let me share my screen. Let me. Just having a little browse. If you have JML Ninja Trader 8, this tool is a must-have. So yeah,
Oh, looks like they've got
I
their
reckon
own
you
one.
can. They got their own tool. I know on Quant Tower you can do it very well. Yeah, Apex offer one for $150. So yeah, maybe not built into it. I'm not sure. You probably have to have a little YouTube around.
Yeah. Someone would have found a way.
Yeah, I reckon, man. I reckon.
Have you had a storm up there today, Aaron?
No, it's been nice, man. It's been beautiful up here today.
Oh, you're so lucky, man. I was in the bloody excavator and started hailing and storming. And
Oh no. No, it's
yeah,
been
there's a mad storm
great.
going through now, eh?
Yeah, it's fucking blue skies over here, man.
Man, I need to get up the coast, bro.
Yeah, you do make the move, man. Get trading on the go,
I
make the
know.
move.
Man, I'm close to taking a leap.
Yeah, man. Soon for sure.
Patience.
Definitely, man.
I think I'd go probably part-time to start with at work,
Yeah,
and then just see how it works for me, and then
definitely. It's the
just
best
go
way.
from there.
Yeah, it's the best way, man. To have
Yeah.
to jump to straight to full time. You know, when you got to pay rent and other responsibilities, you can, go part time, and then eventually, start to reduce the hours as you get even better and stuff like that. Definitely.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Don't have to just go.
Increase the lot size, reduce the hours.
Yeah, literally, man, literally. You don't have to just go from. I think everyone wants to go from working a full time job to overnight quitting their job and going full time in training. It's like, man, do it slowly, do it gradually.
Yeah,
It takes time.
100%. You can't rush it. If you rush it, you'll be back on bloody Seek in a week.
Yeah, literally. It's true, man. It's true.
Yeah.
What else we got? How did that Australian dollar come out with the news? There's some big Australian dollar news. How did it bounce up actually? Let's see, 15. Oh yeah, it had a big bounce actually. Got a double top sitting up there. Yeah, Euro had a huge bounce as well. Look at that huge push.
Wonder if Marky got on that Nas push.
I don't know if he did. I don't think he did. Let me
I
see.
think it was last night. Yeah, I think it was last night maybe.
Yeah, I haven't even checked. Where is it?
Pushed up pretty well.
Yeah, it was solid, man. Let me have a look at S&P.
Man, it ran up a long way.
August in the US session for NAS and S&P has been huge. It's been absolutely huge. You've had like two of the biggest days, fucking like back to back. Last Thursday and yesterday. Where is it?
Yeah, that massive sell off.
Yeah, so a massive sell off on Thursday and then a massive pump yesterday. Like they're huge moves, especially for August. Like that's like fucking like a normal trading months for him. Like that's absolutely huge. Got a small plan on NAS in US Sesh. Good man. Let me see. I'm just checking the market chat. Who shared it? Oh yeah, Mark did have the long. Did he hold? 160 point. Yeah, trailing.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
he did that.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did. He was trailing. I think he
Oh,
Yeah,
said.
he took
fuck
that on
yeah.
this challenge account.
Yeah, amazing.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a huge position. Holy shit. Damn.
Even just like one contract, man. 2 contracts. That's plenty.
Yeah, that's plenty, man. I just saw that. Good shit. It's a fucking huge move. Oh, good job. Hope Mark didn't get taken at break even. Yeah, I hope not. I don't know if he did. I think he said he was trailing. He probably took the rest of the month off then. Has me. Yeah, fucking hell, I would. Gold up or down, bro? No idea, man. Absolutely no idea. I think it can retrace some of this move and continue pushing higher. I think overall you're going to see gold push back up into the highs we mentioned before. You know, all the way back up into this double top. But I still think we need to retrace some of this move before that push. You know, you're not going to have a full blown reversal, but probably not going to happen today. Even just retrace like 50% of this move before a continuation back up these highs looks like a pretty nice shout. But yeah, I'll be very surprised if it just retraces 50% today, but we'll see. Hello, Aaron Anthony. What up, man? What up? What up? What up? What up? But in terms of what we're going to see for London, man, we just need to see some fucking some solid breakouts, because this 5 minutes since Asia has been absolutely crazy. But it's expected, you know, after such a huge move in US, you can't just expect another 200 tick continuation. Trade US too late for me. Yeah, I don't bother either, man. Honestly, it's only August where London's been quiet, but usually in August, you know, you catch like 20, 30, 50 ticks pretty comfortably. Harry, good morning, people. What's going on, Harry? Good to have you on the stream, man. So we just created another double bottom down here on gold, which is a nice level of liquidity. Just make sure we didn't grab it on any other fucker. Oh no, cool. So we've got a nice little double bottom down here. Where's that trend line I deleted? Why did I delete that trend line? Still teasing around this trend line. Again, I think this is a short, a retail trap for people trying to jump in shorts. You're going to see a push higher. But where? I have absolutely no idea, because the range is just so tight. You got resistance there. You got more resistance there. You got more resistance there. It's just fucking a shit show. Unfortunately. I'd rather we get a break to the downside and then it can take some of this retracement. The 30 has, on the currency, we've actually just regrabbed the previous 30 lows, which we haven't done on the futures chart here. So you see on the futures chart, we haven't grabbed this low. On the currency, we have. We've wicked out the previous low and having to push back up. This is why it's... I have to watch that currency. 1962, nice level to take out. Yeah, where's 1962, yeah. I think that'd be nice. I think that would be nice. We got kind of, you know, we got resistance up here on gold on the 30. I'd be surprised if we push all the way back up, but you never know, you might. So there you go, we just had a strong 5 minute push there. See how this first 15 is going to close. See if we're going to re-break back above. So if you were just watching the futures chart, you would have missed it on the currency chart. We've actually already re-grabbed this previous low, which is pretty important for us. But yeah, I was briefly watching Asia, and man, it chopped and chopped and chopped. At least today, when we have we got NFP data coming out at pre-New York, so I probably will actually watch that. You got GDP pre-New York an hour before the open.
Yeah, we got ADP too.
Yeah, so some pretty big news again. And then Friday we got NFP, so I'll be very surprised if I trade Friday, but we'll see. And then once we get Friday out of the way, then fucking amazing. We're into the winter months. Into September months.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, finally, man. Finally.
Gotta make like 200%.
Yeah. But yeah, for August, US session's been having huge moves, absolutely huge moves. If I traded US, fuck me, it's huge.
That was good, pretty good in August.
Yeah, it's been very good, man. Very good. It's been winter here all August. Yeah, I had people back home even say that it's been shit there. Back in the UK. I mean, it's winter here right now, whereas we're going to go into summer. Even though it doesn't feel like winter here because it's still fucking sunny every day, but... That is literally the reason I left Jersey / the UK. Because the weather is absolutely shite. Nothing better than being in Australia and literally waking up to just fucking beautiful sun every day. Just makes you feel good. You feel healthy, you feel productive. I feel like...
It's good to go.
It is, man. It really is. It's just rain, man, every day.
Sometimes you just melt in summer.
Yeah, it's true. It does get fucking hot. But yeah, like being in a country with good weather, like honestly, it sounds so stupid, but it honestly does have an impact on your trading, just life in general and business. Like you just feel so much healthier and I feel more productive. Like I want to go out and do stuff. You want to work out because you feel healthy. When it's fucking in the UK and pissing down all the time, man, it sucks. It's depressing. It's the reason everyone in the UK is so depressed. It's because the weather's so shit. Breaking out that trend line now. If there was a nice range to fulfill, I'd take this liquidity grab, but there's just, like, I have nowhere to play this into. Like, literally nowhere. But yeah, I've got the dates all finalized for the trading retreat, which I'll share with you guys on Discord probably tonight. Actually, I'll probably share it tonight, just so we can start working out the numbers.
I'm waiting for the Thailand video.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that on Sunday. Sunday, man. Got liquidity at 66.67. Yeah. Well, 67 would be nice because that would be the regrab of the previous daily highs. And that's that resistance all the way up here. So I would love to see it play into that. But look at that 30. Hasn't closed above. Like, even if you're going to see the push back up into there, you know, it's like, it's around like almost, you know, like 25 ticks. But I think it's going to take, I just don't think it's going to be, I think it's just going to do shit like this and just, you know, creep its way up. And it's just like, it's just not, it's unfortunately not worth it. Unless we see a nice, I mean, I'm hoping we see a nice strong 5-minute push with good volume. So I can actually, you know, ride this up or down. Like I said, I don't care if gold's gonna break up or break lower. I just need to see it close with volume. Like, look at the 30s just closed, still respecting this minor level there. You know, if you close above there but don't close above here, then you're into instant resistance again, which is fucking 8 ticks. It's crazy. Ryad, hello mate, hope you're well. What's going on, man? I'm good, thank you, man. I'm good. You're chilling. We are chilling. Apple's up 2% today. Oh yeah, look at that pump on Apple. Nice.
How can you close partials in NinjaTrader?
You just depends what you're in. If you're in if you're long 10 contracts, you just sell back however many you want to scale out of.
Like SLM?
You're in 7.
Suppose I'm into a buy and I sell 5 contracts into market, right? That's how we do.
Yeah, you just sell back whatever, buy or sell back whatever you want to get rid of as like a partial.
Mm-hmm.
See, look at this. You've had that liquidity grab, so you've grabbed the lows. You're trying to break these highs into a nice 5-minute push into an instant doji candle straight back down. YouTube guys, feel free to ask over any questions. I'll also wait for a push here. I think it's going to be a potentially slow grind today, so I'll make this a little bit more educational until we get some nice breaks. I think it's going to be a tricky session. Look at that 5-minute pushing back lower. How's the hourly looking? Ooh, hourlies. Looking up. Can you tell us how to go about withdrawals once you become funded? Do you have a set time frame to pay yourself? Well, you can pretty much do it at every rollover date. It depends how often. I'm just going based off like FTMO, for example. It depends how often, how much you want to do what. So FTMO is once a month, unless they've updated this as uptrader. I don't think so. How much you want to withdraw is completely up to you. I wouldn't ever withdraw everything. I've made that mistake before. Because if you withdraw everything, then you're back to square one, and then you take a few losses, and your psychology kind of goes all over the place. I personally wouldn't even do it, every month. I would build up the account first. Build up the account first. Build like a pretty decent buffer. Even withdraw a little bit. Get your refund for the challenge. Treat yourself to something physical, just so you can see it's real money and not just numbers on a screen like a game all the time. But for me, I only really cared about growing as much as I can. Stuck in a range, yeah, big range, man, big range. Do top step accounts get reviewed and get more capital? Yeah, so Scott, they have a top step. Do have a scaling plan as well. Let me share. Let me share it with you, man. Where is it? Here. Dan, that's pretty much like, if you look at the intraday plan, it'll probably explain that a lot more, because it's like the liquidity grab, the break of structure, which is the impulse, and then the retest, which is the correction. So I used to use it more like that, but I don't really use it like that much anymore. It's pretty much the same concept, but I more so use it based off, liquidity grabs, the breaks of highs, the retest, and the push. So did it kind of do it yesterday? I don't even really do that too much, to be honest. So I didn't really do it here. You probably did it on the 5. Yeah, kind of hard to tell in this example. Is it pushed so hard? Yeah, it's more so. I would just focus on the examples from the day trading strategy. The PDF, I think it just makes it a lot easier. But it's pretty much, when you see like a nice strong push, You get the rejection. Sorry, you get the rejection, you get the impulse, and then you get the correction, and that's where you want to be entering. It's pretty much like if you have the like liquidity like this, you get like the rejection, the impulse, and then you get in here, and then boom, then you take it higher. Cheers, yeah, no worries, man, no worries. Thanks for your thoughts on one stage of a trailing drawdown versus 2 steps with no trailing drawdown. It depends, really. It depends on how strict the rules are and what the leverage is. It depends if you're talking about like FX funding firms or futures funding firms. But yeah, I personally think the one stages are way better because it's way less percent. Even if like you compare like FTMO and Top Step only requires 6% total, whereas FTMO will require 15%. So it's more than double, which is huge. With Top Step, you can be literally funded and trading on a fund account in like a week, which is crazy. Not that should be the goal, but that's what's possible. Whereas FTMO, it's also demoralizing when you go through phase 1, fail phase 2, and then have to go back all over again. Phase 1, phase 2, and then trying to get funded again, and then trying to make money on that again. It's much more difficult.
The only thing is, for payout you need 5 winning trading days.
Yeah, that's easy though, man. That's tiny. That's nothing.
But every time you need to have 5 winning days.
Can you please take a look at NAS, please? Yeah, take a look at NAS, man. Take a look at NAS. Let's have a look. See what's going on today. Well, yeah, so because NAS has had a massive run on the daily. You've had a big close on the daily. The daily's closed back above this very huge resistance here. So you close back above this key level with a very strong push. Yeah, you're very likely going to see this push a lot higher. In terms of trying to see a push back up, I think you may see it retrace a little bit more. Let me just get rid of this because it gets pretty messy. I don't trade NAS in London. Let's have a look. So that is kind of pushing down. You're going to have some resistance and barriers there. If you do get a closure above there, you may see it push higher. On an intraday perspective, I would probably, yeah, I'd wait for more of a breakout. I'll wait for just wait for a nice strong 5 or 15 push. You wouldn't really want to short it because the daily's overall bullish. You got instant support and resistance there. But this 15 level looks pretty nice, like there. I mean, you're probably going to see overall. Overall, you're probably going to see, maybe more of a daily bottom weight to then push higher later on. Like I said, I don't really trade it in London. It's pretty hard to tell. It could unfortunately just range for so long. But yeah, I'd wait for a closure above. See how this Audi's going to close as well. I think the Audi's trying to find some support now. Yeah, so the Audi's finding some support around like these highs here, which is pretty nice. So if you got Audi support there as well. You got resistance support. So I'd likely have to wait for a closure above that. Otherwise, you could just tap into that level and keep pushing lower. And then these are they're the why is that looking so weird? They're the previous daily highs there as well. So see how that closes. Oh man. Oh, Jesus. Futures trader Brian, man, you spam the chat every single time with completely irrelevant stuff. So I've just removed you from it, man. It's just irritating. Talking about completely nothing to do with the way that we're trading. You're just bringing no value, man. Thank you for the analysis. Yeah, of course, man. No worries. It's a little bit difficult to say where it's going to go because it had such a big push up, but the 30 is finding support But I would, yeah. You see, this level here is gonna be key. You got resistance, break above, support. You know, you may just tap into this level and kind of keep dipping lower. So, yeah, I would wait for that closure above, because if you then wait for that closure above, then you can take it much higher. Or, you know, if anything, you know, once you tap into these regions, if you get some rejections like this, you could come back down and fulfill all that downside. So I would just be kind of neutral, open to both. Be open to both ways.
What did happen morning in the community?
Sorry, man. Look at this fire.
Oh yeah, I'm asking like what happened in the community at the morning? Regarding that in the announcements, the one regarding the 200.
Some clown just forgot to cancel and decided to report it to his bank as fraudulent, even though he was happy to pay the first time. Rather than just messaging me asking to either cancel or saying he forgot to cancel, he decided it'd be a good idea to report it to his bank. So now I have lots of proof of him, of me welcoming him into the community and him saying, like, good to be here and shit like that. So now he just looks like a fucking idiot. But we've had that loads of times, man. It won't be the first, it won't be the last.
Definitely.
Is your watch list on TradingView working? Mine won't load. Yeah, some people had issues with. Yeah, mine's fine. Some people had issues with TradingView today, but mine's been fine, man. Mine's been good. Don't really use the watch list, but yeah, mine's been okay. Let's have a look at oil. How did oil go off that news? Yeah, had some issues right now TradingView, but it's fixed. Yeah. Ooh, look at the oil push as well. Big push. Mine's slow since a few days. Yeah, that's weird, man. Mine's been alright. Look at this 5 minute on gold, man. It's absolutely shit. Got a small GJ scalp. Oh, nice, man. I'll take a look. I'll still look at currencies for you guys. I'll still look at currencies for sure. Oh, it's moving fucking nicer than gold. Look at that. Let me go to the 5. Ooh, yes, nice push. Very nice push. Had that liquidity there. You had, look at that fake out, huge push. Break back above this level, re-rate highs. Yeah, nice push, man. Very nice push. Yeah, beautiful. Better push than gold, man. Better push than gold. Yeah, there's the pound futures. Pretty similar. Pretty nice push. Break back above. Yeah, nice run. Is it made possible to grow 150k account, 200k possible trade 20 contracts through scaling? Yeah, it's possible, man. Possible. And you can have like you can have up to three accounts with Top Step as well. So on the express funded account, you could be trading like up to 450,000. So across 3 accounts, that's 30 contracts.
Can we merge them or we have to trade it individually?
Sorry, man, I missed that.
Can we merge the accounts or do we have to trade them individually?
Yeah, you got to trade them individually. But you can use a trade copier.
So we can take the same trades, right?
Yeah, literally, man. You take they're not against that or anything like that. But I think it would be good to keep like some separate, maybe like, you know, have 2 where you take the same and then maybe just keep 1 as like a backup just for like psychology purposes.
You could trade 2 for NAS, 1 for gold, something like that.
Yeah, literally, man. That'd be a good idea.
Different for different sessions.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout, man. Every time after a huge move, Private is always stuck in a range for a long time. Yeah, it is. Yeah, gold could range for like the next 5 hours or something. The thing is with gold ranges though, is they can actually be worthwhile. So from these lows to these highs is like 30 ticks, which I'll trade that range. I don't mind trading in ranges on gold. I just need volume though, you know. I just need volume in the ranges. But yeah, trading ranges on gold. I find it easier to trade ranges on gold than I do like impulsive moves for some reason. But yeah, if the range is ever like, you know, 20 to 15 ticks and just messy, I won't trade it. But if it's clean, Yeah, I do still trade ranges. That's the reason I'm still watching it, because at any point, if I get a nice 5-minute spike, I'll be, you know, shorting it down into this double bottom, and then to potentially come back down into, you know, all the way back down into here. So if you come and grab that double bottom with good volume, and then, you know, down into here, you still got 25 ticks, which is nice. But it is NFP week. We can clearly see that as well.
Hey, do you know when you pass the top step challenge, how like, can you go for another challenge account straight away, or is there like a cooling off period or something?
Nah, no, man. You could do 3 right now if you wanted to. You could do 3 at the same time.
Oh, so you can do 3, like the
Combines.
audition,
yeah,
at the same time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you can do them at the exact same time.
No way.
Yeah, man.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, you could literally buy 3 fucking 350k accounts right now and trade them all at the exact same time.
Yeah, well, I might just stick with one for now.
Yeah, stick with one for now. But it's kind of nice to know that at some point you can. You don't have to wait to like prove yourself on one. You know, if you get one funded, you're like, cool, amazing. Let me just put that to the side, keep that for when I'm ready. In the meantime, you know, considering it's August, let me just play around with another challenge account.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking of doing. I was thinking of passing and then going for another account.
Yeah.
And then so I've got like a backup in case something fucking goes wrong and I
definitely,
lose,
man.
You know?
Yeah, definitely. It's a good idea. But yeah, you can trade them at. You could literally buy 3 challenges and fucking copy them all and trade them all at the exact same time.
Now that this price
before.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry.
Did you have good trade copies in futures like forex? Yeah, Nate, they're actually better because for the most part, they copy like forex copiers on like third-party platforms. Like I used to use social trader tools, and there would always be like a lag across some accounts. There's a little bit of lag in futures, but because it's coming from the broker, it's nowhere near as much. But it depends who uses the broker as well. I think Quant Tower is probably the best for trade copiers because on Quant Tower, you can copy from different brokers as well. So you could have some accounts on TopStep, you could have some accounts on Apex, and you could copy them all through Quant Tower where you execute the trades, which I think is pretty impressive. And you know, you could also do that with personal as well. So you could have a mix of funded accounts and personal. And yeah, you won't get as much lag as you do in like the FX copiers. I think the biggest lag I ever saw when I was doing the forex challenges was only ever with my forex funds. I don't know why, but my forex funds would always have the worst lags, like the worst execution. They would always be different. They would always be less every single time. They'd always be less. I only ever had like one of my forex funds, and I never traded it again. I didn't like it personally.
Yeah, I still have a research trader, but I just threw that in the bin. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, what's the crack with them? Isn't the leverage shit? I've seen it pop up a few times, but I don't know.
Yeah, the leverage it's not the best, but I just went for a 25k one. It was the first one I ever did, and I passed it, and then I just haven't. I jumped on with you and started doing futures, so I haven't
Good
gone
man.
back.
Yeah, good man.
I'm sick of trading forex. It's just there's not enough in it for me.
Nah, it's too slow, man. It's too slow.
Yeah.
Leverage up to 20 to 1. Yeah, that's fucking terrible.
Yeah, but it's not that great.
Facing any issues with the trading view right now? I'm not able to reload my watch list.
Nah, mine seems alright. I think mine...
It's showing there's a partial outage currently at TradingView.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my watch list isn't loading actually. Not that I use it, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there was some
Did you guys get that email from TopStep about that maintenance day or whatever they're doing on the 9th of September?
No. I don't think so. Let me see.
Might be worth reading it. It says if you're in a funded account or premium funded account, not getting out of your position by the required time will result in the suspension of your funded account. So it might be worth
trying
to find it. because that's on Monday the 4th of September, I believe.
Is that I think?
Labor Day or something.
Oh, is that the bank
Equal in
holiday?
America, maybe?
Oh yeah, that's the bank holiday anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That's
I
fine.
read that and I was like, yeah, sure. They'll just bloody terminate ya.
Yeah. Yeah, I would never trade futures on a bank holiday anyway. I don't. Well, it won't even be open. It may be open for like half the day or something. But yeah. Did you blow funded accounts in your journey? Yeah, loads, man. Anthony, I must have lost like 4 or 5 before I even ever got my first. And then after that, yeah, you still lose some, man. I think the hardest part about the funding challenges is the psychology. It's not really the technical ability. It's always the pressure and the psychology was the reason that I kept losing them. It wasn't a strategy thing, even though I may have thought it was at the time, but it's a pressure thing. I mean, the fact that now all like the FX firms have also introduced like no time restrictions. There's no excuse now. But that's why it's good to, like I said earlier, to build up them buffers. Build up them buffers in your account. You know, as eager as you will be, you know, when you get your first funded account, you make your profit, to just withdraw all the profit. It's the worst thing you can do. If you want to trade it like long term. Not that they should ever really be looked at from a long term perspective, but if you want to trade it for like, you know, a year, 6 months, 2 years, then yeah, you want to build a good buffer. 7 minutes to this hourly is going to close. So this hourly could reflip bearish. You could see a trade here because we've regrabbed the previous hourly high. So if this reflips bearish, you could see a push here. So I am watching this. You've come up, you've grabbed the hourly high. If the hourly recloses back below this level and that 30 flips bearish, amazing. You may see one more drive up, and then you can see that push. So how this hourly closes in 7 minutes is going to be key for this London Open. I need my house near the beach though. I need to withdraw.
I saw one message in the Discord regarding the free top step reset, the one you sent. So how does that work? Like, do they provide or offer free resets every month, end of every month?
No, it's just sometimes like when they had all the trade event issues, they were given loads of like just free reset codes. I've had quite a few. And like every now and again you get like an email for like a 50% discount code on a reset.
Oh, 50%. That's good.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. Legitimately went for a house 2 months ago near the beach.
$25 for a 50k reset.
Yeah, which is good, man. This is good. Otherwise, with the FX challenge, you got to pay for the entire fee all over again. It's fucking ridiculous. Which house, man? Send me the house. Send me the house. Third degree was looking at. I got a nearest golf. Oh, nice. Sick, man. Nice. Ooh, 15. If this 15 could give us a nice closure here, this hourly flip on Goldie could have a nice push. You know, you re-break them lows, your stop's going to be 20. You got first target of 20 as well, which is nice. Which is beautiful. It's also going to be the London Open in 5 minutes as well. So 5 minutes just closed nice and bearish there on gold. Nice and bearish. Oh, you've also got a fucking double top there now as well. Oh my god. Oh, no, actually, wait, have you grabbed that? Oh, no, you have grabbed that. I thought it was a double top. I was going to say it's fucking annoying. You've actually grabbed that. You didn't grab it on forex comp, you grabbed it on Landa. It's good enough for me. Because 30 goes bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. Fucking hell. But if you get a nice closure here, I'm also going to be looking at this from the hourly flip. Let's see how this 4 hour is starting to look. Oh, the 4 hour is almost at the previous 4 hour low. We're still respecting this support. Downside target is very, very tight. Very, very tight. Australian dollar having a lot of sell off there as well. Have a look at oil. We need some volatile instruments so we can catch some pips and run. I want to catch some dips and catch some pips and dip.
We'll catch them next week.
Yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully.
Yeah, I need to catch pips and dip too. Sister's birthday dinner tonight, so I need to bounce.
Yeah, we need some bank at this London Open.
Yeah,
See
big
oil
time.
push, huh? Just grab the highs. Yeah, the hourly close here is going to be very interesting. Ideally, this hourly closes like this, and then the next hourly instantly pushes up to look for shorts with no bottom wick. Ideally, we just push up like this, and amazing, we could short this here, stops above this high here, looking for this to have this push back down into here, which would be, you know, like 30 ticks. Oh, what was that? I didn't press that. My trading view's being weird. Can you use max contract? Can you use max contract per account size? Do you mean, Scott, like, so for the 150k, like, can you use 15? If you mean, can you use 15? Yeah, man, you can use 15. If you just try to do any more, it just won't let you. It's not like a break of a rule or anything like that. It just won't actually let you. Yeah, in the challenge. Yeah, you can, man. Yeah, you can end challenge. So like on the 150k, you can use like 15 contracts, which I have never come close to ever using 15. It's a huge amount. But it depends what you're trading as well. Like on gold, you could probably get away with trading 15 contracts if you can manage risk, but on NAS, you would never need to trade anywhere near as high as that, to be honest. You know, even just trading NAS like 5 contracts, you catch a big move. Man, even a 150k account is huge. I remember when Mark was trading the 50k account, he was using like 1 to 2 contracts and still pulling out like 2, 3, 4, 5% of trade. Like, it's crazy. 1 contract, you make $1,000 on NAS and not even that huge of a run. So I don't want this, if this current 5 closes bullish, this hourly's not going to be closing below this level. So I'm watching this 5 to hopefully find some rejections here to give us this hourly close we need. If it closes 5 back into back above, you know, like even back above here, I would have wanted to see this hourly give a little bit more of a wick than this.
We got news in, I guess, 30 seconds. Yeah. Spanish.
Yeah, probably won't really do anything, I don't reckon. Not to Goldie. Don't need to scale like fund accounts. No, not at all, man. No. With the... Oh, sorry, I don't know what you mean now. No, so with the Combine, you can just go straight in, man. Straight in. A2-3 contract for NAS. 1 5-minute candle bullish. You can make 300, 400 easy. Yeah, easy, Anthony. Easy, man. So Anthony just said there, I use 2-3 contracts on NAS. 1 5-minute candle bullish can make you 300 to 400 easy with a 150k account top step. Yeah, easy, man. And that's the thing. 2 to 3 contracts, man. You $300 to $400 a day. Pfft. You're chilling. Now, yeah, like I said, that, like as he says, that can literally come in 1 5-minute candle, and that's not even talking about the pushes you saw yesterday. Even in literally just like literally just one of these little small dips is big. Not to let alone fucking this insane move. Like, I'm not talking about something like this. You're just talking about like from here to here. Is yeah, easy. And can take small scalps
Yep.
and not worry about spreads. But yeah, that's the beauty of it. Because there is no spreads. You can take small scalps and you can manage your position so much nicer because you never have to worry about just getting fucked on spreads both ways. You know, entering the markets and leave the markets, and also, you know, you get into a nice scalp on NAS and you get a nice push. Man, you can manage your risk pretty quick. It's pretty good. You could literally scalp it all day long. But I mean, if you take too many trades, then obviously the commissions add up. But as long as you're pulling it, as long as you know like the commissions per contract that you're trading in, it's good. But like even to trade like a personal futures account, you know, as long as you can manage your risk, like trading like 1 to 2 contracts on a personal account, so you don't even need a huge amount to make good, consistent small gains on a personal futures account. Alright, let me go check this. Let me check this 30 on gold. 30, yeah, 30 didn't close back below the level, unfortunately. I'm looking at this support. Fuck, this is so bad. I'm not going to be a happy man if we have another day of watching this do nothing. I'm not going to be a happy man. We've got the London Open now, though. So see how this London Open goes for us. How does that GJ push? Oh, lovely run. Beautiful run. I have to watch oil for a potential move. Even for just a little forward test player. Oil's getting pretty squeezed in here. We just had that liquidity go to the highs as well. Yeah, that triple top, you wicked out all the highs, trying to dip lower. This is all we want. We just want a nice push, man. We just want some fucking volume. I said it last year, but next year, fuck, I'm gonna take London off for August. No, I don't, unfortunately. My office is at the... Well, I mean, I can kind of see my balcony, but our main balcony that looks onto the sea is in our main bedroom, which is just across from me. So my window faces out the other side. Even though I have the blind shut most of the time because of the lighting and shit, but no, it doesn't, unfortunately. That would be nice though. Trading office with a nice view. Like a nice sea view, a nice city view would be good. Maybe I have to take over the main bedroom. Take over the main bedroom, get a little trading set up in there. But I'm still trying to get the house furnished a little bit more before I do like a little house tour kind of thing. Still got some more stuff to buy. Some more bits to buy. But I try not to spend I honestly try not to spend much time in here. I try and come in here when it's pretty much like purely for trading. Otherwise I just sit downstairs in the living room with like the doors wide open. I'm gonna try and get like a stool on the balcony or something like that. Like a little worktop stool kind of thing, like a bar stool kind of thing to work from the balcony. I think it'd be pretty nice. But yeah, I honestly try to spend minimal amount of time in the trading station, unless I'm actually trading. If I'm not trading, I'll try not to be in here as much as possible. Because if I come in here for some reason, I feel the need to just watch the charts, and you end up taking a position for the sake of it, which is not good. It's not what you want to do. You have to wild animals. No, I need to. The stingrays outside every day are fucking crazy. Usually look out. I go look out now and there'll be like fucking a couple of stingrays just chilling, waiting for me to get in with that kayak. And then bull sharks will be waiting for me as well. What have you seen from yours? Haven't? Yeah, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Waking up, and it's like waking up to it every day. Oh man, it's a dream. It's a dream. I actually wake up every day, rock out of bed to go take Sammy straight from the garden to the beach. It's amazing. Every morning, I just want to fucking take a picture of it. It just seems like surreal to be literally living on the beachfront. When however many years ago I could have only have dreamt to one day be living on a beachfront. I didn't think I'd be able to do it so soon, but it's a very, very grateful. Even though it's something as simple as just being able to wake up and see the sea every day, to me is like a pretty big achievement, I guess.
How did you feel when you did your first big amount?
I think the first time it was pretty surreal, like when it first paid for a trip.
First time I'm talking about like after being consistently profitable, not like the beginning phase.
Oh yeah, nothing honestly, man. I don't really doesn't really affect me in any way, to be honest. Like I don't go do anything different. I don't go like, I don't know, like if I have a great trading day, I don't go like I don't go buy something extravagant. I just go out take my dog for a walk, go for lunch, and it's pretty much just very neutral, to be honest. Like I don't.
First time you cashed out something $2,000 to $5,000.
Well, first time big thing I ever bought, like which is like kind of an achievement thing, was a Rolex watch. But that was more of like a. Like not like, because I'm not really into materialist and shit, but I do fucking love watches from like an investment perspective as well. But other than that, like nothing really. Like I obviously lots of trips, lots of exploring, lots of. I like spending my money like actually having experiences, like things that can't be taken away from, like making memories, like as opposed to like a car or some shit like that. Yeah, no one will ever be able to take away like the memories and stuff like that. The travel's taught me the most. Let's see, look, caught a couple
It's
of.
definitely good than materialistic things.
Yeah, definitely, man. You think about all the things you want when you can't have them, but then when you can have them, you don't actually really want it. Or if you do buy it, then you're like, after, like I know for a fact, if I bought like an expensive car or something, like I don't even really drive my car now. I maybe drive my car now like 3 times a week. If I bought like an expensive car, I know me personally, after a week, 2 weeks, I'm gonna be like, meh. I don't know why I fucking wasted that money.
That's what Umar Ashraf was talking about that in his podcast with Raja Banks. He was talking that he made his first big amount. So he was like, okay, I made that, and suddenly he had interest in like buying such a car. So he bought a McLaren like 5 hours after it, and after buying after 5 minutes, he was like, okay.
Yeah. Now what? Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah, literally. I listened to it in when Tyson Fury had like his kind of meltdown thing. He like became like the heavyweight champion of the world, and like once he had done that, and that's all he wanted to do. And once he had done that, it was like, well, now what? Like if my only goal was to be able to buy a car, I know for a fact that when I eventually bought like a supercar, or whatever, I know personally I would just be like, well, now what? Like it just doesn't bring you fulfillment, I don't think.
All the time we were chasing it. Now that we have it, it's like, oh.
Yeah, it's good to be able to, the fact that you can, but you actually realize like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I want an R8. I'm saying, no, you think you do. You don't want an R8. You just think you do. I mean, unless you have a passion for cars, then fuck yeah, go buy one. If that's like people's passion.
Instagram telling us to buy that.
Good evening. Got late today. Good man. Good to have you the stream, man. Haven't missed too much just yet. Yeah, it's crazy. Good when they start pulling the kayak. Fuck that. I go kayaking, and no fucking chance I'm putting a rod in there. Absolutely no
I'll
chance.
give you a rod to use, bro.
No, you keep it. I don't want it.
Nah, it's good fun. It's good fun.
Doing the funny production. Oh shit, that's crazy. They're an investment now. Yeah, nice. Yeah, see, if it was an investment, yeah, amazing. I'll fucking buy it. It's like same as watches. I always see watches as an investment. Whereas cars, like, oh man. But yeah, if it's either like an investment car or it's because I have an incredible passion for cars, then yeah, fuck yeah, I spend money on cars. But I just don't really have that.
I'd love to buy Richard Mille one day.
Oh yeah.
Richard Mille.
I don't even know if I like them that much, but it's such like a fuck you watch that's quality.
I know. I know.
My
People know.
yeah, you know, if you know watches, you see someone with them and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, that even with a Rolex.
Yeah.
Like, when did you get yours?
I must have got 2-3 years ago maybe now.
Yeah.
I just have it's in there. I have a just a silver and black Submariner, but it's just like a kind of like a classy but everyday kind of watch. My favorite Rolex is a rose gold day date with the olive dial. Fuck, it's stunning, man.
Yeah, nice.
Fucking beautiful. Let me see if I can show you.
Patek Philippe watches are nice.
Yeah, very. Yeah, I love Pateks. Yeah, these here. Oh man, these are fucking beautiful. I love watches, man. Watches is probably like the only materialistic thing I actually like.
Same.
Fucking love it.
I love my watches.
Could buy so many.
What are those other ones? Audemars or Audemars?
Oh, APs, yeah, APs.
The
Are
ones we
nice.
get, yeah.
Yeah,
They're expensive.
yeah, they're very nice.
Like, Jesus. Yeah, that's so nice. Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
so clean, man.
Mountain pips, you know.
You've always loved watches. Yeah, I've always loved watches. Man. I don't know why. I just, I do love watches. We used to send cars and watch shows. Yeah, literally every single day. To be fair, my Instagram feed is still full of watches. It's just always watches, man. I'd love to start like a. I watch some YouTubers who are watch dealers. It looks such like a sweet job. You literally just go around dealing watches and you get to wear fucking stunning watches all the time. It's amazing. Yeah, literally right now, on my Instagram, I have on my Explore 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my things are watches. I just feel like watches have like a more of like a sentimental kind of thing.
They do not even mention the prices on their website. It's based on request.
Yeah, they're kind of hit and miss. Like if you buy it from, it's almost impossible to buy a Rolex from an actual Rolex store these days. It's crazy. You can pass down watches. Yeah, you can pass down watches. They're also a great way to transfer money from country to country as well. Not financial advice. Is your Dream View watch this working? Nah, mine. I think mine's pissing up. I don't really use it, but nah, mine's not working.
You could do a giveaway if you want.
Have you spoken to more? No, I actually haven't, man. I did mean to. I've been meaning to, but I actually haven't got around to it. There's not one in the Sunshine Coast now. I had looked the other day. There's only one back in Brisbane, so I do need to. I need to go down and build a relationship. It just takes so long. But I mean, it's kind of worth it. But it just takes so long to like. You gotta wait like what minimum, probably like 2 years or something. But if you do get one from a dealer, oh man, you can fucking go sell it, walk out the door, and you made like $5,000 minimum. But now here's each week. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's amazing. That's so good. That's so lucky. That's so rare. Good morrow, best my brothers in the chat. What up? What up? Would silver be something worth trading? I mean, you can. I've like traded once or twice before. What's the futures? Let me have a look. It does move moves different to gold. similar but different. Let me just look at on the currency. Wait, what? I didn't type in gold.
I'm gonna shoot the red.
Yeah, alright, man.
Goal. I
Easy.
think there's more life in my dead grandmother at the moment.
It's so dead.
I'll see you tomorrow, right, guys?
Enjoy, man. Take it easy.
See you, bro.
Bye.
I'm gonna bounce too, guys.
No worries, man. Take it easy.
See you, bro.
See you, man. Like yeah, like if you just compare silver and gold, like they're very similar. I personally would just trade one or the other. Like you're not really gonna catch a move that you wouldn't already catch. I mean, you wouldn't catch a move on silver that you wouldn't really catch on gold. I mean, technicals like a slightly different here. But, you know, still did, you know, liquidate some lows, rebroke higher, you know, come back down to retest, 15 regrabs the low, 15 wait, on the 30. So 30 here actually regrabbed the low. What time was that? So that was at 2:30. That's the 2:30 candle there. So yeah, slightly different, but like overall structure, almost identical. I personally would just focus on one or the other, gold or silver, because I don't think you're really going to catch any different moves if you try and trade both. Although silver's retraced, you know, more of the move that gold has. You know, silver's already coming down and grabbing these lows here. See here, whereas gold has come nowhere near there just yet. Okay, TradingView. Yeah, I think I had a few people saying TradingView was playing up today. TradingView's having issues. Website maintenance. There's issues going on. Yeah. You got to be careful of that. If you guys trade through TradingView, be very careful of that. When gold is having slack days. Yeah, I would. It depends on what you're trading. If you're trading futures, you know, I would. Well, if you're gonna look at, you could look at the Euro futures, but I mean, it's gonna be fairly similar. Depends on what time you're trading. Or you could look at the Australian dollar futures. You could look at oil. Oil's going to be moving different. Oil's always on a fucking move on its own, but it moves big as well. Oil moves very big. If you never traded oil before, I would put some time into learning how it moves, because oil can move fast and it can move big. I used to trade oil a lot more than what I do now. Something I saw someone trade recently, which I haven't traded in so long, was natural gas. I used to watch natural gas fucking ages ago. What is it, nat gas? I haven't looked at natural gas in so long. That's back in the early swing trading days. Yeah, it's a fucking shit show. One of the worst pairs I ever traded was AUD and ZD. If you want a terrible pair, no, that's not the right thing to say. If you want a pair that moves slow, AUD and ZD is the pair to trade. This thing moves so slow. I don't know why I even used to trade it, to be honest, but I used to watch it all the time. It's so bad. What's this push up here? 30 pips in 4 hours in a high volume session. But yeah, when gold is slow, you know, it is easier to kind of maybe like mistray away and look for other things. But if you look at the bigger picture, like on gold, if you catch like a, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 tick move on gold once, twice a week, man, you're chilling. You scale that up, you do that consistently, man, you take 2 to 3 trades a week. You know, some days I could have no trades, and some days I could have 3 trades in one day. Recently, it's been like, man, minimal trades, just because of, you know, the London grind recently has been very slow. But because I'm not taking any trades, it means I'm also not chasing any losses. So at any point, you know, I've got a clean sheet ready to make some bank. But no, it is easy when the markets are quiet to doubt the instrument that you're trading. But more importantly, I think a lot of people doubt their plan and doubt their ability. Especially if you're having a quiet time, then you go on social media and you see people making this much money, you think, fuck, well, what am I missing? And you start to kind of doubt yourself. But as long as you're looking at the bigger picture and you've got like more data to back up that what you're doing works, you just have to stick to the plan and stick out the patience. It's a patience game. Yeah, like I say, I could literally go from taking no trades to 1 5-minute closure, and I could be in a trade in a second. Look at this hourly. This hourly is looking nice on gold. Because you've had, see, I would have loved to have shorted from this region if this hourly had closed back below here, because this is a nice liquidity grab. If this hourly closes bearish, I think you're gonna see a nice push. So I may look for shorts into that soon. This 30 minutes looking like it's gonna close back above, back below, which is kind of what you'd want to see. And you finally may break out of this very minor support and come and liquidate this double bottom down here. How long we got? We got like 3 more minutes till this 5 is gonna close. But this 30 could be nice. This is like a break above. You get the retest, so that could be a retail trap. People are trying to jump in long, so you close back below. You got the fake out. Also the fake out on the hourly. Then you get top wick. You could drive it back down lower. Like I say, I don't think gold's gonna have like any sort of full blown reversal, but at least to catch some of the retracement of the move yesterday. If you break back below here, you get like a retest to come back down into here. It's like 50 ticks, man. I'll take half of that. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll go run to the toilet. But yeah, times like this, I mean, we could have a trade soon actually, but times like this are why patience is so important. Because like I say, not trading is also part of trading. I could take no trades today in this range. Tomorrow you get clean volume, amazing, I'll take a trade. But if I take a trade in this and I take a loss, I've got to come in tomorrow, with a loss to try and recoup, because I couldn't stay patient and I couldn't identify the price was simply in a range. But if this 30 does actually close below here, which I may not have to wait for, I could get a trade in this next 5. Oh, there you go. The hourly's breaking the previous hourly lows. We get a nice push here now, actually. So it's going to close in 50 seconds. Let me look at this. So if you look at now the hourly on this futures chart at the bottom left, that's that lovely reversal formation. I would have loved to have already been shorting this, but the hourly closed above, so I couldn't, and now you're already pushing down. So yeah, we could see a nice push here. You get a nice 5-minute close here. See how the next 5-minute closes, then that's going to give us that 30-minute close. And then amazing, we can follow that 30-minute momentum. So ideally this 30 closes like this. And then you get, so you've had the liquidity grab to this resistance, you close back below this level. A nice little quick top wick, doesn't have to come all the way up into here, just retest, these levels. And then amazing, you could be pushing it all the way back down into these lows, which would be very nice. So you're just liquidating that double bottom down, which needed to be grabbed. Unfortunately, there was no short opportunity to trade it into that. But you're now liquidating them lows, which is nice. So direction's playing out, we just need the entries. Now if this can have a big spike up before the drop, I would consider a push into the close. Let me just get up. There you go. Hey buddy. Oh, 5 minutes about to flip. So we haven't grabbed the previous 5. If this 5 could just have a quick spike up before this hourly close, I would look to short into that. I would love it if it can just have a quick little spike up back up into here. My dog's come to join the party. And you could actually just market execute some sells. You could have stops like here. Maybe you could have a nice drive. If we don't get that top wick, then that's fine. I'll wait for the hourly close and then a 5-minute liquidity grab to push it down. So we're going to get this 30 close in about 3 minutes here, and it's looking like we're actually going to break back below this level, which is perfect. Break back below this level, you're currently creating another double bottom here on the futures chart. So we could actually be shorting into that. I'm just marking on this previous 5-minute here because if this closes like this, then we'll be looking for the next 5-minute push up. Grab the previous 5-minute high, and then we'll be looking for that continuation back down. So you have the kind of the intraday liquidity grab, continuation back to the lows. So this 5 is going to be very key here. How this 5 closes in 3 minutes is going to be very, very key. How's this? How's the 4 hour looking? Yeah, 4 hours looking nice as well. You could see the 4 hour retrace back down into here, which would be, not that I'm not going to hold it all the way down, but it's a potential 30 tick range to play. I don't think it's going to close above and just drop. Close below and drops, but we're going to close below, create more of a top weight, grab some highs, and then continue pushing down. So I would rather be in and out. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. YouTube fam, 52 people tune in, guys. Remember to drop a like for the stream. Yeah, there you go. Now
Just
push it
at
down.
the London one, more like 25 pips. Yeah.
Yeah,
On the 5-minute. Yeah.
push
This
it
one.
down. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We've finally seen a breakout. There's the first breakout we've seen on gold all morning, which is nice. This is what we need. We need to see these breakouts before these pushes. If this 5-minute doesn't flip bearish, then you still got these lows to come and be grabs. If next 5-minute instantly pushes up, amazing, I'll short. And I'll be break even at the support. So if this doesn't flip bearish, the next 5-minute instantly pushes up, I'll short here. I'll be break even here at this 5-minute low if it doesn't get grabbed now, and I'll look for this to have a continuation back lower. And stops will be somewhere, you know, above these highs. Maybe even above there. But the actual physical stop will be based off if you close back above this level. Let's see, one more minute. One more minute. I'll delete this. I'll mark on this 5-minute high once it actually closes. I wouldn't short the flip on this current 5 because this is the last 5 of the Audi. The Audi still has to give a top wick, so you could get tagged in and you got to survive the top wick, which is not what you want to do. You don't want to get stuck in that. 35 seconds here. Ooh, how are we going to close? If you close back above this level in 30 seconds, then we'll have to reassess. But let's see. Cross that bridge when we get to it. Hello, buddy. Hello, puppy. 10 seconds. It's not a bad 5-minute close. The 30 still respecting support, but the 30 got rejected in the last 30 seconds. Yeah, that's what gold always does. That's why people will either love or hate gold. Now, if this can push up, I'll consider shorts into them lows. But yeah, that's what gold does. Gold can like stall, and then literally like the last couple of seconds, it can just flip. Let me just see the 30 close on the currency chart, but I think we can come and... Yeah, so you've rebroken back below the support, so it could be a top weight to short. I mean, we did grab these lows. Stop would be there. Where are you shorting it into? Shorting it into the hourly lows down here. Let's see. 15's closed quite nice as well. 15's closed back below this level. You know, it is still pretty choppy. But we have finally had that breakout we wanted. So because we've had that breakout, we need to stick to the plan and see if we can get a trade here. If you start to see, we're back at these levels. Because we've already created a bottom wick, I'm not going to mark execute sells. I'll consider sells if it starts to flip bearish. And I'll probably take, I probably will maybe, I'll either take this at full or half risk. So 5 minutes rejecting that. Starting to flip bearish. Is this gonna be the volume just yet? So you would have, I'm not in it, but you would have just got tagged in there. Your stop's gotta be there. Let's just wait. I'm waiting. I have no confidence in the volume. So you're breaking the lows now, so you'd already have to be managing risk like this. I'm gonna be annoyed if this pushes. But I'm not in this yet. The only reason I'm not sure in this right now, because it's a valid entry, but the only reason I'm not jumping in shorts just yet, I just have no confidence in volume. I kind of just want to see a little bit more. Because to the left, you know, what have we done prior to this breakout? We just completely fucking raged. Really not convinced. I mean, if this all of a sudden this 5 minute does, you know, close bearish and re-break the lows, amazing. I'll just mark execute sells to push back lower. I won't even wait for the retest. You get some good volume to continue this push. Amazing. But if you did take this flip, you know, where stops originally up there, you'd have to have it above this high now. Because if you re-break down high, then you don't want to be in the trade. But like I say, I'm not in it. You can see that's going to close in like 1 minute. How many pips is this? Oh, it's a 5 pip candle. Yeah, it needs to close with some volume. Because the 15 if you do get in this, your break even point has to be here at this support. Even though I think we're going to liquidate that, you got to be break even the second you tap into it, which is literally, it's a 6 tick range, and you've also got that right fucking there. Trying to push, trying to. I want it to actually close below the previous. See, 20 seconds here. Come on, give us a nice body closure. A nice body closure. Break this previous low with some good volume, and give me confidence to want to take this momentum play. You got Nasdaq kind of doing very similar here as well, actually. Came up, we grabbed the highs. 2 seconds now. Shit close. Terrible close. Absolutely terrible close. Look at that. The 5 minutes just closed with less than 2 ticks of a body. I'm currently in gold shorts. Good man, very nice. Where did you get short from, man? If you got shorts from like these regions, you're pretty safe. Then you'll probably, you know, break even.
I'm not taking spreads would fuck me out.
Yeah, the spread's high right now.
Yeah.
Dollar has any upside, mate?
It would be like almost double the size of SLV.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this. I'm not actually in this, by the way, guys. You reckon the dollar has more upside, or is she bombs away? If you're having a look at the DXY, let's have a look. Wait, let me just see, because if this 5 minute can flip and close a good volume, this could be a nice reversal pattern here. As long as you don't re-break the high. If you re-break that high, then the trade's invalid. But I may have a sell stop here in a second. The reason I put a sell stop is because if we just keep pushing higher, then I won't get tagged in. I don't want to, because if this high because this is the 5 minute liquidity high, which you'd want to see respected if you were going to have a push down. If this gets re-broken, then you're probably just going to keep, you know, either ranging or pushing higher. But if you can see this 5 minute, this current 5 flip bearish, and actually close a good volume, you may see a pretty nice drive. So I may put in an order in a second. See, if I'd taken this one, you know, I'd already be out of break even. But let me just see how this can close. I may put in a sell stop in a second, and I may just go half risk as well. Half risk just due to the fact that the volume is ass. Like I say, if you break that previous 5, I'm not interested. So on the futures chart, the sell order would probably be around like, I'll take the flip of the body, which is like 19, call it. Oh, we just grabbed the previous 5 on the futures chart here. Currency's that high to it. Yeah, it's going to grab it. Cool, I'm not interested. So someone asked about the US dollar. Let me have a look. Let's go DXY. I'm assuming that's probably what you're looking at. It's going to be very similar to gold. I haven't looked at the DXY in ages. Where are these? These levels are from a while ago. There you go, re-breaking high. So you would delete that sell stop. The reason I didn't jump in themselves. I mean, overall, if you look at the US dollar, like, overall, I mean, it's in a pretty big range. The previous week has closed bullish. You haven't really grabbed any weekly highs, so you could easily see it spike higher. I would be watching last week's high. The fundamentals are going to be the big driver on where it goes for like a swing perspective, but on the weekly time frame, to me, it gives signs that you still may push higher. Obviously, the daily's closed bearish. In terms of what you're looking at today, you want to obviously be looking for shorts. You've broken back below this level, retesting, no bottom wick. So you want to be short in the US dollar, you know, back down into these levels. But then once NFP, etc. comes out, this thing could easily take a turn and push higher. But from an intraday perspective on what you'd want to be looking at today, you'd obviously want to be taking the US dollar a little bit lower. Likes up, Brad. You tell him, man. You tell him. Get them likes up. Have a look at the hourly on the DXY, if I can get it in properly. Yeah, so it could retrace a little more. You know, I'd probably be watching to come and grab some previous hourly highs a little bit more before a potential pushback lower. But yeah, overall, obviously the fundamentals are going to be the key decider, but from a technical perspective, it looks like on the weekly you may push a little bit higher. How's the monthly looking? Yeah, I mean the monthly could easily just close back into this range. So it's going to be all eyes on this news, to be honest. It's going to be the real decider here. Yeah, I reckon it could sweep higher one more time to catch them out. Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. Because before this push down here, you didn't see any liquidity grabs to the highs. You know, not any of these candles got grabbed. So I think, yeah, you could easily at some point see these get grabbed. Actually, that's the monthly. Ignore me. I'm looking at the monthly. Well, I mean, at some point, yeah, the monthly highs will probably get grabbed. But this previous, let me go to the daily. Yeah, so yesterday, you know, you came up, you did break the previous daily high, but you didn't really grab any highs around here. Oh, shit. So, yeah, it's possible. But like I say, the NFP is going to be the real decider. But today, I would just follow that back lower. You could have 5 minute close back bullish on gold. 15. Look at the 30. Goes bearish, but still found support. Continuing to push higher. See, again, like I was saying earlier, if I had jumped the gun and jumped in this short, I'd be pissed off now because I've taken a trade in a range. You know, what's the probability of this continuing to push lower based off what's happened left? Very, very slim that you're going to get good volume. You know, if this 5-minute had closed with good volume, actually breaking this support nicely, amazing, I would take it. And I would just eat the loss if it did push back up. But the fact that 5-minute, you know, rejected the highs, but also rejected the lows. So you could argue, yeah, but we broke this resistance and retested. Yeah, but you also found support. You got to stay very neutral, especially when the markets are ranging. You'll be very, very neutral. You know, you can argue for gold to push down based off some key levels. But you have to be open to the fact that you're not actually breaking any downside, any real downside structure. Like, you know, you got 15 support here, but then you do also clearly have 15 support there as well. So although you may tap into here, you're still going to see a bounce from here first. That's why you have to be very reactive on gold. As reactive as possible. Less predicting, more reacting. If you start to have a look at this hourly, look at that hourly, oh my god. But if we continue to do this for the next 15 minutes, I'm literally just going to set an alert like up here and probably down here and just wait for the alerts to go off and let gold do its thing. We're still going to wait for another 15. But yeah, after that, you can't really do too much. Set some alerts and then wait for that news later on. So you got that US news pre-New York, which is probably going to bring in some decent amount of volume. 10:15. So yeah, 10:15 you got non-farm employment changes, and then 10:30 you got the prelim of GDP. So I'll probably wait for that news to come out and then maybe watch a little bit of the US session if you get some good breakouts and some good volume. The interesting, oh shit, it's fucking storming. The interesting thing on gold is this daily. You know, the daily is now at this support. You know, we're overall bullish, so you have to be open to the fact that this can still flip back up and push higher. Obviously, the overall bias is to get involved with longs, but I just think on the hourly, like I say, we're not going to trade off what I think, but I think on the hourly, you know, you can come and grab these lows, and the only way I'll short into, you know, what I'm thinking is if we get the closures, which we're just not getting just yet. That's why we have to be reactive. Although I think it's going to push lower, doesn't mean I just jump in shorts. If we get the closures, amazing, I'll jump in the shorts and trade based off what I'm kind of thinking, analyzing. But if we don't get that, I'm neutral. I couldn't care less. Couldn't care less where Goldie's going to go. 15's about to close in like 50 seconds here. But yeah, if we continue to range, I'm just gonna chill and just try and finish that video for Sunday about how to become a travel trader. How to become a travel trader. Trade for a living and travel the world. And if you were like if it wasn't for the stream, you know, I was just back to the days of trading on my own, I literally wouldn't even be watching charts right now. I would just, if you wake up and you see a big move like this, and you know you're traveling and trading, man, set some alerts and close the laptop and go enjoy life. Don't be a slave to the charts. The good life, yeah, the good life, man, the good life. But yeah, I want to kind of, you know, I want to make it to actually inspire people, to show people how realistic and possible it actually is. I mean, once you're consistent, anything's possible. But to become a travel trader, you know, the way that I did it, it's like you don't actually need, you don't need a crazy amount of money or anything like that. You just need discipline and consistency. Discipline, consistency, and that is all you need. How long have you been living in Thailand? Actually, I live in Australia now, but I traveled and traded for like around 3 years or so. I've been travel traded around Europe, obviously Australia, New Zealand, Thailand, many of places, man. I've done a lot of traveling and trading, so I feel like I can share a lot of wisdom on the topic, a lot of do's and don'ts, and a lot of budgeting and funded accounts, personal accounts, lots of stuff. This is fine. Looking 15 just closed bullish. 15 current 15's created a top wick.
Looks like a whole lot of range.
Oh man, you've missed some insane moves today.
It looks like it.
Man, we've had some bangers today. Yeah, you've been after that run yesterday, yeah, it's just chopping. Yesterday's run was insane. It was absolutely insane. Yeah, enjoy, Aiden. See you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, right. I'll sort of drop in and say g'day, see if it's still gold's still consolidating. Like
it is. Don't you worry. I saw that push you had on Nasdaq. It was a lovely push, man. A fucking huge push.
Mental.
I only saw it this morning.
I was like, it ended up being like a $4,000 trade off one contract.
Oh man, it was so ridiculous. And it just ripped. Like, it's not even. You could just trail so hard. It's just like, man, this thing just fucking ran. Such a clean push.
And it pushed right into the daily highs I have mapped up too.
Oh man. It's absolutely insane. Same as gold. The gold run was so fucking clean. So fucking clean.
Wait, what are you doing?
Go on, let's see the puppy. 4K on one contract. Yeah, I think he's talking about one contract. Nice. Very cute.
Carlo's bullish.
Nice.
I've got his dentist day, that's what it is. It's just started pouring down.
Yeah, I might just it's fucking storming all of a sudden. Yeah, that 4K, that was one contract, wasn't it? Was that one?
Yeah, I think I closed at 197 ticks.
Points, I reckon.
Might be points.
Yeah, it's a fucking insane move, man. Fucking take.
Fucking mental.
Yeah. Yeah, 190 points. Fucking. Oh my god.
It's crazy.
It's huge.
And it was all off that hourly of being forward testing.
Yeah, it's so key, man. So simple. It's so fucking simple.
I mean, and when there's volume, it will.
Yeah.
It'll just rip.
That's absolutely pushing down.
Hey.
It's absolutely fucking lashing it down. Let's see, it's 5 to the close on Goldie. Yo man, what do you think about Nasdaq? Is there a move to the upside, or we breathe from here? Yeah, I reckon you breathe from here, to be honest. I reckon you could just spend today just fucking. Well, the thing is, you got US news today. Like normally, I would say, if there's no news, you're probably just gonna range and accumulate for a little bit longer. But you got news pre-New York today, so you may actually see another move. Like it's pretty similar to gold, but if you have a look at NAS on the daily, we already have a top wick on NAS on the daily. But yeah, you could easily still see this push up into the next level on NAS is going to be to tap into these regions. So depending on how that news comes out, let me just get rid of this level, clean up a little bit. So the daily's broken above this level, currently retesting. If you don't push up today, then and today just rejects, then you're probably going to see the daily come down, re-grab some daily lows, and then by the end of the week you could see this push up. So if that news comes out and brings in some good volume, you may see a push, but I also wouldn't be surprised if you just continue to see it create space, to be honest. Same as gold. Although I think gold has more opportunity to see a flip into the daily highs, but exactly the same thing. If you don't flip today, then you're probably going to see Thursday come down, grab the lows, and then you're going to see gold push all the way back up into these regions. And then you got 1950 sitting just above as well, right before NFP. So the news later on is going to be key. more so key just if you see volume. I realized I'm not showing my screen properly, guys. There you go. But yeah, when you do have such a big move, it's expected to at least either get like a solid continuation or there's like a probably a daily doji candle. But the fact that we do have news, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you see it continue pushing more, to be honest.
I just can't get over how simple it is.
Yeah, what was the whole trade based off the based off the hourly?
Yeah.
Let me see. So you got long. What you got? Oh man, that's so fucking clean.
It's like literally.
Oh. So fucking
and it was
clean.
on the open. The 5, there was the 5 on the open. It closed strong bullish. Then there was a pullback as well on the thing, and then after that is rip.
Oh man, look at that. You had a double bottom there as well. Fucking hell.
I had my stops above that high of that hourly wick, the doji'd out and wick lows coming into session, and it just fucking ran.
So you got in what, like down?
No, on the break of that wick.
On the break, like here?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the stops just below the hourly low?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what, you got taken out, what, like all the way up here or some shit?
And it was like...
It's a fucking huge move.
Yeah. It was crazy.
So clean. This is what I find Nas does a lot as well. Is like simple textbook market structure will tell you that, like, you know, you see this huge push down and, like, you know, this like correction up and you look for this continuation. That'll be the simple textbook stuff. But what Nas will do is it'll correct up, have little pullbacks and just keep going and just keep pushing. That's why it's fucking can move so nice.
I also had the confluence on the, I think it was the 15, it closed above, there's a level running right across like that middle section there. And that closed above, yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it closed above, I was like, man, this thing could run, because it's just clean traffic into the highs.
Oh man, it's so fucking clean. It's so fucking clean. I don't know why. I'm like, fuck, I don't know why I didn't trade US. I didn't trade US at all yesterday. I was just fucking exhausted. But man, I should have traded it. It's so clean.
I'm probably gonna have an early night tonight. We're going to bed at like 1 the last 3 days and up at like 10 to 7. It's like 6 hours sleep.
Well, man, with that push you caught yesterday, fucking hell, man. With NFP week, man, I'll take the fucking rest of the week off. Honestly, it was an insane catch. Incredible catch.
But literally just trading our plan.
Yeah, so simple.
There's no
Such a nice push. Sick. Quick analysis. From my point of view, I've been waiting for fib retracement forever. It just seems to keep pumping. Hopefully we can break this downtrend and start to go up, even though it seems unlikely. Well, that's the thing. I think on a higher time frame, I think a lot of people were so focused on, you know, the markets are going down. Fucking Michael Burry said, whatever his name is, said the markets are, you know, he sold this much, but it's like, man, in order for the Nas to turn like completely bearish, it would have to, you know, push down some crazy amounts. But also remember, Nas can just like the S&P and Nasdaq can range for like weeks on weeks on weeks. Like if you look at how many times, you know, you have a push up and then you can just stay in these ranges. Look at this. This is so you break into this range in November, you don't break out of it until like what, January. So you could easily just do something like this, you know. You see the exact same here, and this one's even bigger. There, could do that for like, could just play around in these levels for like a long time. But because we're coming, if I look at this on the weekly right now, it to me on Nas looks like you're still gonna flip back bearish, but because we're so close to that, one more day for that monthly to close. If you look at the monthly on Nas, we're re-grabbing previous monthly lows. You're still overall very bullish, tapping into this resistance. There's no reason for this to continue ripping all-time highs. Like as it stands, unless this monthly closes below this level, as it stands, there's no reason for Nasdaq just to keep ripping and just keep pushing. And this was the pullback. This was you had this insane move up, and if you take it from like a this is like a big swing time perspective, you've already retraced 50% of this move. So you could easily just see this continue to pushing higher from a much higher time frame perspective. But this monthly on everything is going to be so key for how the rest of the year goes. Same on gold. The monthly is going to be so interesting. But yeah, today you may see it dip lower, retrace some of this, you know, kind of tap back into these levels, grab these hourly lows, and then just keep pushing high depending on how that news goes. That's such a nice fucking push, man.
As long as it's tradable, we don't mind.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. We're only here to catch what's going to happen in the next hour, but yeah, from a higher time perspective, yeah, I could easily just keep pushing. I think way too many people were so glued. You know, when you see the fundamentals smashed with, you know, market crash, all this bullshit, so man, it's like, that's never a good sign. It's never a good sign. Let's have a look at some crypto actually. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's been having a pretty steep drop recently, which is always nice. Always fun to see Bitcoin going down. Oh, we had a pump actually. Oh, you broke below that trend. You're actually re-breaking back above. So, is it stressful to make a living just from trading? Yeah, Anthony. Yeah, absolutely, it can be. It definitely can be, man. You know, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't open my. If no one's watched my, let me post it. I was full-time traveling and trading, and relying solely on trading for like over 2.5 years. And I definitely had some fucking dark times for sure. A lot of dark times, a lot of pressure. I think a lot of furus these days call themselves full-time traders, but if it wasn't for their fucking communities, they wouldn't be shit. Like I said, that's the reason I do these live streams, is to trade live and show people what's actually possible, and show people real trading. Not many gurus can trade live because they don't trade full-time. They're not consistent traders. I made a whole video on it here. But yeah, can get very stressful. That's why I don't. Trading is definitely not for everyone. Everyone can become a trader, but that doesn't mean everyone should become a trader. For me, it was a no other option kind of thing. I know I was obsessed with trading, and you know, trading will teach you personal development, becoming a better person, and if you just want to be in a career where you make lots of money and get comfortable, trading is absolutely not the career to go down. Markets are always changing. You'll always get tested. You'll always have to progress. Whenever you get comfortable in trading, you will get humbled very quick. So unless you're someone who's constantly wanting change, constantly wanting to adapt and grow as a person in business, whatever, then yeah, sure, go for trading. But if you just want an easy life to make loads of money, yeah, absolutely do not become a trader. Absolutely not. I reckon Bitcoin's creating some liquidity down there. I can see you're going to see Bitcoin tap back into 25,000 at some point. You know, trading below 30. You can see Bitcoin have a little run down. How's XRP still pushing? Where's all my XRP moon boys at? Yeah, XRP's still right back
We're
there.
gonna wait till it's moon and they'll come find you.
Oh man.
I have a question.
Yeah, good for it, man.
What do you think about mechanical strategy?
I think ours is quite mechanical, to be honest. Like very rule based. So it's like, you know, with the way that we trade, like it's very rule based in the sense like either the trade is there or it's not. Like anytime I take a trade, there's not real any hesitation, because it's literally like it's almost a point of like yes or no, and if the answer is yes to a trade, you just have to take it. The only thing that kind of changes is emotions. But I wasn't always a rule-based trader, but I think is good. You know, you can be more flexible with your trading plan as you progress. I think it's good to be more flexible. Sometimes positions require a little bit more flexibility and different management, like breathing a little bit more.
Yeah.
But as you start, yeah, you want to get it as systemized as possible to remove any emotions and hesitation.
Yeah.
New alley closes, no top wick. Yeah, fucking hell, man. Yeah, it did, yeah. Close no top wick. Seems the 5. What's this? Yeah, crypto's still dumping, which is nice though. Crypto's still getting slapped, which is great. That's absolutely. Actually, I need to go to the fucking shop as well. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. That's London done. That's our 2 hours London session. Price is literally right back to where we started. Where did we start? We started. Price was here. Yeah, prices in our session moved down. What lows of 10 ticks, moved up 6, right back to currently 3. But yeah, I'll update you guys later on. I am going to be watching the news today because I want to see if we're going to get some either pullbacks or continuations on gold to push higher. But I won't trade New York until that news comes out. So I may wait for the New York Open, but I'm going to be active in Discord today and see if we can get some plays in your session. So Zoom guys, I'll let you guys go and I'll talk to you guys in a couple of hours for the US sesh. Take care. Zoom a bit. Cool. Take it easy, guys. Talk to you soon. Alright, YouTube fam, I'm going to wrap up there. Gold is ranging today in the London session, so no trades taken, no losses taken. I would have loved to take a position here live with you guys like we always do, but we can't control the volume. You can't control the volume, you can only control the position that you decide to take, and for me, in this range, that's absolutely none. So now I'm going to wait for the US session to come in. You guys have my liquidity points, keep them on your charts. Be wary and watching them to get grabbed to trade into them once you get some nice clean breaks. But for me now, I'm going to go chill, have some dinner, and then come back with the guys later for the US session. If you guys did enjoy the stream, remember drop a little like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll be back live streaming again tomorrow for the Asian session, and then London again on Friday. So trade safe, be smart. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.